Alright, I just barely managed to enter, and I already started to have some fun. It's like the first question I've found, it was hilarious. And maybe let me arm my camera, and we will do some answering on Yahoo Answers, so we can either have some fun, either we can learn something about some problems. All right, so the first one I found, it was listen, I ordered a laptop and it's taking a long time to get here. I ordered the laptop 4 days ago. My tracking number has been sitting in the same sorting facility. Yeah. People saying they didn't receive it. Ah, look. I already gave him a thumbs up, seriously. Those work at the facility still playing games on your laptop. Duh. Of course they are playing games on your laptop. Okay, this one. Apparently this is one much better. My computer is not searching for nothing. For anything. Lazy computer. Oh my god. Okay, so this one, let's see this one. Okay, why won't my new HP laptop run Minecraft smoothly? I'm using about an HP laptop and it just won't run Minecraft smoothly. Okay, so it's got a touch screen. The most FPS I've got was around 5-6. The laptop is using Windows 10. I'm using Minecraft 1.10. Please help, thank you. Can you add the specs of your laptop? For your problem with your laptop, because it's not running Minecraft smoothly, you know, but you need to be you need to do it the same in order for you to resolve your problems, you know. So let me show you. I can count the pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's go. HP 4230 versus okay, let's see this one. HP 4230S i5. No, because of this Intel graphics. And on top of that, you don't have an option to put an external video card, because there are a couple of adapters you can plug into the wireless. Yes, you can plug into the wireless card, and you can connect a video that is externally. And HP managed to block those adapters because they got a whitelist for Wi-Fi cards. Nevertheless, I will go all day for that 14 because I know it's a newer model. I'm looking for the best picture and video quality power. Since I watch a lot of movies on my computer, will a better GPU give me a better quality? Right now I have a HD 460 that I got with my NV 700. If I upgrade to a GTX 980, for example, that will improve my quality. No, it doesn't have anything to influence, because you can run on a 4th or 5th or 6th generation CPU with the Intel graphics. You can run even 4K videos, so it doesn't bother, because it's like a small video card, like a low-end video card in your like that, more monitor and 4K better graphics card. But if you want to play games, then you're done. Yes, you can get the GTX 980. It's worth it. Which is much better? Let's see. Of course, the MSI GTX 1060 Gaming X or MSI Armo OC. Of course, gaming Armo OC, because OC it's overclocked on factory default. Okay, I have an Asus I got an Asus A5 image with a 50A motherboard. Is it possible to upgrade the CPU in this computer? Let's see. Image. yes, it's possible to upgrade the CPU in this because you got the socket inside. See, the socket, yeah, you can detach the CPU because it's not soldered on the board. So yeah, you can swap it. So this one, let's see, this one can have the K53E, can have an i3, i7, or an i5 or an i7, or Celeron, Pentium, everything that is second generation you can have. You can actually see here, but it needs to end with the M at the end because it's mobile. So whenever you find i5 second generation, needs to be mobile for your notebook. And be careful with those CPUs because some of them are i5 quad cores and it doesn't support, you know, so it's only supporting dual core on the CPU. It's not that hard, but you need to follow the rules on the how I show you on the Asus website, and you can choose whatever CPU you want to buy. Okay, so how can I combine my processor, dedicated video memory, and my graphics card memory? I have a total somewhat 4 gig of video memory and I can only use 2. Yes, so I'm here. Yes, okay, so my GTX 590 is got 1.5. yes, it says it's got 1.5, but it's double because it's dual core GPU. Yes, so I have 3 gig, but 1.5 is the minimum because even the memory is edible. But I have total available graphics memory from the main memory, you know, that is shared. Just in case, look, the shared memory, yeah, 2.5. This is an error because the card got 3 gig and I got 2.5 shared, but that's a different story. So this is the amount of memory that will be available for the video card or the processor or the game or whatever you're using to handle everything. This is added up, you know, system video memory. Okay, so video card dedicated GTX 590, shared memory from the memory bank from the system, you know, and they added up to 4 gig, and that's it. This I think is the keyboard. I think the keyboard it's broken. Oh my god. This is another one. Soda on my laptop, help. Yes. It's mostly sugar and syrup. It's now drip dry. There is no drip dry. Okay, so 2 days ago I did all the stuff you can do to fix it, removing battery, leaving upside down, that sort of stuff overnight, and that is charging and sort of thing. It comes out when I try to power it down, so they came to terms with the fact that it's broken and left it for a while, and it came back. The bottom of the computer was very hot. The bottom is not bad. There is no battery there. Let's do this. Okay, so this is a, let me see if I can turn it like this. So this is a typical mainboard, yeah, a typical mainboard that is in the computer. Can I zoom in out? Yes, this is okay, I think. Okay, so this is your mainboard, yeah. It's sitting in the computer. This is sitting like this. Apparently it's sitting like this in your computer, yeah, and it's got that palm rest on top of it, yeah. Okay, so whenever you're spilling something on it, it goes inside on the mainboard, yeah. So it's shorting whatever components are on the mainboard that are very, I should say, they are related to the main voltage that powers up the computer, yeah. So when that person said something about the computer is heating up, maybe a MOSFET or a capacitor, usually something like this. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in. Yes. Okay, this is the side that I want to see. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, this is the battery connector. So the MOSFET here maybe
it's heating up. This is the most how shall I say, this one is the only one can create a big heat in the computer. Usually the capacitors, something like this, the SMD capacitors are responsible for creating the short, because a MOSFET like this, there are only a couple of them that are connected to ground. Yes, so SMD capacitors, they are this capacitor, this one, the coils are to step down the voltage, so they are not connected to the ground. In this case, apparently, let me see if I can find the right side. Yeah, this one, I think this one is connected to the capacitor, because it's linked to the filter capacitor, those polymer capacitors. And maybe if you short the capacitors, like a capacitor like this one, then you can make the computer not responding to the power button. Yeah, but in order to clean it, you need to take the board out. You need to take the board out. You have to desolder the component that is broken, let's say a MOSFET or whatever component is heating up, and you have to have a power supply and inject the voltage and actually see which component is connected to the ground. Yes, I will try to explain in another in another video how to check for short on the mainboard, but for the moment this is the only thing I want to say. You need to take the mainboard out, try to clean it. There is isopropylic alcohol, and you need to use a brush and clean the whole mainboard in order for you to have a full clean, and inspect the mainboard if you want to repair it. It's not very hard. Okay, so let's go.
Yeah, put in a bucket of rice and then eat the rice. Oh my god, you're crazy. You're very crazy. And true. What is the best adjustable universal laptop charger for $45? Why do you want to buy an universal laptop charger? You can buy them cheap, you know, the original ones. I got for every laptop, you know, I have a charger. Either it's broken and I fixed it, I took a charging port, you know, and I fixed them, and they are easy. You just need like the basic soldering skill to do this job, you know. Usually they break in a charger breaks up in front of the adapter, because it's moved like left right, and the cable breaks inside, and that's it. You can actually cut the cable, take the hatch off, you know, and solder the cable inside, and you will fix your chargers. But this is a version of mine when I want to say, yeah, I'm cheap and I don't want to waste the money. But if you want to buy an universal charger, it's okay. So which is the best graphic card, 1 gig DDR5 or 2 gig DDR3? Okay, I will choose this one, because you never said GDDR5. If you say 1 gig DDR5, I will choose this one, the 2 gig DDR3, because the amount of memory it's got on the video card. Yes, but if you got 1 gig GDDR5, I will choose that one. But you never said, you didn't express it. See, GDDR5 is faster than GDDR3 or DDR3, and there is DDR5, but never. My family's home PC NV7. I actually saw this a couple of times, and I'm actually curious what it is. I think it's an all-in-one PC. Seriously. Oh, this is a very old one. Okay, so let's see. The first some odd slow down during normal use and restart when you click shut down. The first thing, a little Ethernet port stopping working altogether. I'm not paying a repair shop to take a look at it. I'd rather invest the money in building them a new one. I'm simply relying to you what I figure out in the time I could. Okay, so I tried an episode with no change. I changed the HD with no problem. Trying to install a new driver using safe mode. Manage no difference. Later the computer menu in the BIOS first. 700. Let's see. Okay, it got the MS77 Jasmine AMD A10. Oh, who? Oh, okay, so it's got an 810 6th generation, but this is not a bad computer. Even today, you can actually upgrade. Bad connector. Go get lost. Bad connector. Video integrated. This one is the problem. Video integrated, because it's got an APU graphic card that is hooked up to the chipset. You know, like there are a couple of models. Even I have an old model like this with AMD, but it's got the 600 or something, 600 series integrated NVIDIA in it, and I actually thought the video card was dead. But when it's AMD like this, either the chipset goes nothing. If either the chipset goes bad, the BIOS goes bad in this one, or the BIOS battery goes bad. It keeps forgetting. So by replacing the BIOS battery, you will fix your notebook in this one. Yes. So no display on an NV700. Yes. With AMD 810 will only be possible if the battery BIOS goes bad, because you said the Ethernet port stopped working, and you had to go into the BIOS option to select the hard drive to boot. Yes, that means the BIOS was forgetting everything. Yes, so the BIOS battery was bad, so it stopped the computer powering up. Yes, I had the mainboard, a similar mainboard. It was not like this. It was for an X4 AMD, and it did the same. And I actually reflowed the chipset, the south bridge, north bridge. I reflowed everything, and it didn't power up. And as soon as I changed the BIOS battery, it powered up and it worked perfectly without any problems. How long does it take to charge an USB drive? I plug in my USB stick into a wall charger and left it there for more than enough time to be fully charged, but it won't show up. When I plug it into my must still be flat. I don't get it. My USB drive need to charge. You want to charge this, you want to charge it, and you put it into a wall USB charger, and it doesn't work in your computer because the USB is broken. That's why. Yeah. Why are the AMD FX computers so much cheaper than Intel? Because Intel are much better and AMD are the cheapest one. Intel too overpriced, and I could get a very similar PC for a chip with AMD FX. Of course, look at this logo. But go for Intel all day. You get the performance in work and the performance in gaming. Of course, with AMD, you will only get it for gaming. If you want only for gaming, then yeah, you can get an AMD for gaming. But if you want work too, go for Intel. Alright, I will see you next time. Bye.